Now, the final and seventh reason why your course isn't selling is that your content missed the mark. So let's say you've got a really good idea, you put it online, you're really good at sales, people are really attracted to it, and then when they jump into the course, it's kind of like a wah wah, like the Charlie Brown parents. So the sales pitch was good, you matched what the market was, you were able to get people to pay for it, which meant that you got your pricing correct, and then people get into the course and it's a lackluster experience. Either they're not learning exactly what they wanted to, maybe the content is too difficult, maybe it's overwhelming. And by the way, I always like to point out, people that are overwhelmed assume that the problem is them. Like, maybe I'm not the right person for this course. And as a result, they'll just fade out without asking questions, without complaining. If it's a subscription, they'll stop paying. People that are confused will go and ask questions. Hey, this topic here confused me. They'll ask a question. You can answer it, they get unstuck, and then they keep going. So overwhelm is always a terrible thing. So one way to avoid this, I mean, gosh, just imagine you're selling something, people are excited, you got droves of people into your program, and then people are going, well, this isn't that good. And then you have a big churn rate. And, so all that work to sell was wasted. And then people who leave courses typically don't recommend it to their friends. So there's a bigger problem at stake here. So the way to avoid that is to teach the course in a group format, typically like over Zoom. I mean, unless you're just dying to have people come into your office or into a classroom that you have, and teach it in front of people that said they wanted it. So you sell it to a group of people and you deliver it and you get feedback. Now, I'll be really transparent here. When I first taught my profitable online course building course, I worked on the demand part, the building, the surveying of people. So I showed people how to survey, how to get people to volunteer to answer questions in your survey, how to create a landing page out of that, how to use the landing page to recruit your first set of customers, offer it at a discount, but sell it for a price to convince yourself that it will sell, and then take that beta use, that beta group of customers, that cohort, through the program and have them give you feedback. You're teaching them, what do you think? You gauge what sort of questions people are asking and say, okay, I think I need to change this. When I first taught my course, it included a lot of the technology. And what I found is that wasn't my target audience's biggest concern. And me as the expert, because technology is what I live and breathe. I mean, I'm an engineer, I got a computer science degree. That's what I thought would be the biggest concern. So I made sure to include that. And by including technology in that first cohort, I realized it was just too much. I had a lot of people that said, hey, I really appreciate the technology, but I'm not ready for that. So I literally cut the course in half. And the course I teach the most is the online the front end, which is how do you create the course, not how do you build the technology for it. Our consulting team and our agency does that sort of work anyway. So you want to make sure that you ask all those right questions, get your course right, and then teach it to real people, confirm that what you're sharing with them is what they wanted. Tell these people that if they like your content, please to give you a testimonial, because that'll help you sell some more. But you're in this engaged relationship with your first set of customers, so you can use that to confirm it does sell, and you never get into the situation where you get all these paying members and then they're dissatisfied with the course that you're teaching.